Hello everyone, in this video I would like to show you how to annotate this project, how to create drawings, and how to export it to PDF. So let's start in F1. Here I want to create some basic dimensions, so I click on aligned and I try to measure some distances. As you can see right now it's a little bit hard because it's trying to select the whole wall, but I want to just select some of these references. So if it doesn't allow you to select the reference, use tab on your keyboard to select the reference you want to use in your dimension. The problem is that right here you can see that the pick is set to entire walls, but we want to use individual references and also faces, of course. So right now it should be easier to select the reference we want. Okay, so something like this. We can create some more dimensions like this, and that's it. The next thing we want to do is to spot elevation. So we want to create some frames in the floor plan. We go to annotate again, we select spot elevation, and right here there are several types prepared for you. The first one is called frame. In floor plan we use frames and double frames. So I select frame top, I uncheck leader, I don't want to use leader, I click for the second time to select the right orientation, and it's finished. I can do it for this one. You can see that this one is a little bit lower, 50 millimeters, and I can do the same for the road. Okay, like this. Sometimes you want to see the top elevation and the bottom elevation of the slab. So in this case, you select double frame. We change the display elevation to top and bottom, and right now it works the same way as it did for these. So we click, we select the right orientation and click. Do the same here and do the same here. Perfect. Now I want to create some sections and views. So the first I create a section that later I will call view south. So south. So this will be view. And then I create one section, something like this. And we can call it, for example, A. Now we can go to south section or south view, and we can annotate something here. So we can go to spot elevation again, and in this case I want to use one of these three. So I can use fixed top, which we use on top faces of slabs. So I click, I don't have any leader here, so I click again, I have to select the right orientation and click, and it's done. Do the same here and there. If we want to annotate something from the bottom, I select the one called bottom. So I click again, I select the right orientation, and it's done. Yeah, so like this. And then we have the last one called dynamic. In this case, we need to check leader, and now you can change the dimension of this arrow as you wish. So let's say it can be like that, or like this, or I don't know, like this. So it's completely up to you. If we want to hide this section here, we can select it, right click, hide in view, and category. If we want to show it again, we have to go to view, visibility and graphics, we find section, and we turn it on again. Okay. Then we have the section called A, so we can change detail level, and we can annotate it here too. So let's create some dimensions like this, and maybe like this, and maybe some elevations. So let's use the top, like we don't need the leader, so like that, maybe like that. Also, we can spot the slope, so we click spot slope and we find the slope here like this. We can do the same in the side because we can see the roof here. So if we go to annotate and select spot slope, we can tag the slope on this roof, or we can create some elevation frames. So in this case, I think it's a good thing to select leader, so can be sure what we want to annotate. So in this case, I need to select the bottom one, so click and it's done. Do the same here, but in this case I think I need to use the top one, so like this. Perfect. Okay, so we have some views and now we can put it on a drawing or sheet. So we right click on sheets, click new sheet, I select this one. If I want to, I can change dimensions. So in this case, let's see, with 420, it's A3 paper. And now I can change something here. So let's say it will be floor plan, section and view, like this. And you can see if we change it here, it automatically changes here. So we can do the same there, change the date and change the author and also the project name. So let's say bus stop. Okay, perfect. We can turn on or turn off where is it, arrow, north arrow. We can change the angle if we want to, so this. And right now we want to paste some views here. So I take floor plan 1. It's pretty big, so if we want to, we can crop it a little bit. So I turn on crop view and crop region visible, double click, I crop it a little bit like this. Perfect. I think we can hide these two, so in this case we can just hide just elements. Perfect. We can break the line so it's not, it doesn't go through the whole building, so something like this. And when we want to deactivate the view, we double click outside. So right now we are not working in the floor plan. The next thing, we can maybe paste the side here. So we go to sheet again, paste side. So something similar, but this one is smaller. It has a different scale. If we want to have some annotations there, we click, we change this to, for example, with scale. So we can see the name and scale of this view. We can do the same here. So we change it to with scale. So we have side like this. And let's say we want to have one section and one view. So paste the view here. We can align it like this. You can see we can align it with the floor plan. We can crop it a little bit. So we double click, go inside, crop it a little bit like this. We can hide this. So either we click elements or categories. So in this case, I can hide the category, and we change it to section. So the name is sections, but in this case, it's not section, it's just a view. So let's say with scale, so it's south. And the last thing, I want to see the section. So I paste the section here. We can crop it a little bit. So just crop it just like that. Perfect. We can align it. Great. If we doesn't want to have, if we don't want to have these levels, we can right click, hide in view, category, and the last thing we can change this line, so it's section again. So we have the name here. So we have some views, and I can save it, and we can export it to PDF. So I click on File, Export, PDF. The first I need to select the views I want to print. So in this case, I just want to print. We can click on. We can save it, or we can just select one. So let's say I want to print this one. We click select, so it's just in a session. I have the project name, sheet number, sheet name. That's it. We have the location, so I think right now we don't need to change anything. We have the naming, so let's export it. And now if we go to documents, we can open it. And we have it. So that's it. I hope you learned something, and see you next time.